So here are some other adverbs that can kind of change the meaning in a sentence. We talked about actually, used to correct or emphasize a point. What about really? Americans use really a lot. Really, really, really. I really like it. I really think you should do this. I really don't know. So it's used to emphasize or question the truth. Do you really think that will work? And when I say it like that with my voice a little bit higher and going up, that kind of means like, I'm hopeful it will work. Do you really think that will work? But if I say it like this, do you really think that will work? And I know I did make a face, so okay, if I didn't make a face, let me try to make it sound sarcastic without making a face. Do you really think that will work? So if you weren't looking at my face and you heard that, I think you could still tell that I'm being sarcastic. Like, I don't really think that's going to work, and I'm surprised you do. And next is the word even. So even can be used to show surprise or happiness that something's going to be a certain way, or it can also be used to kind of express sarcasm. For instance, if I said, he even helped after hours, like I'm surprised but grateful that he helped after hours, not just that he helped, but after hours. He even helped after hours. But if I say it like, he even helped after hours, then I'm being like doubtful. I'm like, really? I'm really surprised that he would do that. Like, he doesn't usually help out, especially after hours. But if I said it in a positive way, like, they even had chocolate ice cream at the buffet. So even there is like, I'm surprised and excited and happy and pleased that they had chocolate ice cream at the buffet, even. The word just. Sometimes just is used to soften or minimize or even emphasize something. Like, I was just trying to help. Say someone is not happy that you did something. Maybe you accidentally threw away an important paper when you were cleaning their desk, and you're like, I was just trying to help. You could say, I was trying to help, but in this case, it would be more likely that you would say, I was just trying to help. Like, I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to help. Please forgive me and understand. Or we could use just to emphasize that there's only a certain number of people or a certain number of things. For instance, it was just Sally and Bob at the office. So we could say Sally and Bob are at the office. That doesn't mean there's no one else there. But if we want to emphasize there's no one else there, we would say it was just Sally and Bob at the office. No one else was there. Okay, and the word still. Still is used to show that something continues, but it can also indicate annoyance depending on the sentence and your tone of voice. So if it's something positive, we could say, they still offer $2 tacos on Tuesday at this restaurant. Yay, so excited. They still have them. Yay, they haven't stopped it yet. But we could say, he's still not ready, to be surprised and a little annoyed. We could make it sound even more annoyed if we wanted to. Using our tone of voice and the way we said it, we could make it sound like something else. So let's try some of these other words in our original sentence of John actually has some great ideas. Let's change it. Let's put in really. John really has some great ideas. So that's emphasizing that it's true. He has ideas that are great. And if we use even in that sentence, it would sound like even John has some great ideas. So it comes across as demeaning of John that even he has some great ideas. All right, so next it's your turn to practice these with a friend or a family member and try to do the different expressions and emotions and see if they get them right. That's it for today. I hope it helped. If you liked it, please subscribe, and you can also visit my website, clarityaccent.com. Thanks and have a nice day.